Also, when you two get together, it just comes out. It just comes out.
What is that supposed to mean?
Context.
When
more races are involved, I get raises. Just something about seeing you that just triggers something in me.
I get nervous around minorities. I'm outnumbered right now.
No.
It's a small world.
In 5,
4, 3, 2.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime girl.
You gotta do the steps with it.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Welcome back to the episode of ShinoBroz podcast.
Woo!
I'm Sly.
I'm Wade.
I'm present.
And we have a special guest who's
The myth,
present.
the legend, Jericho. Me. Oh, and Ashley,
and
and
there's also another
Ashley.
special guest
My
just
wife
off
from the
camera.
great beyond.
No, she's still here. She's alive.
She's the great beyond the camera.
Yeah, there she is. Hey, Ashley. Woo!
With like the sitcom effects in it.
Welcome back, brother.
Oh,
Even
brother.
so-
Hey.
Even though you were here virtually
Yeah.
a couple weeks
Spiritually, I tapped in through the Neuralink.
ago. Yeah. How you
And
been?
the audio didn't work, so we had to bring you in person
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Was that the second episode?
That was the second one. The
The
first one was
second one
fine.
with
the second one we had a
Samson, yeah.
problem. So it's all Samson's fault. Anyways,
That's
you-
crazy.
how you been?
I've been good. Keeping a low profile, as always. Other than that, pretty laid back.
You just came back from Mexico? You
I
wanna talk
did.
About your Mexico trip?
From the
Oh,
wife's
yeah.
motherland.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. Like, first things I will say is that being in a country that is very community driven is very refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Because I think obviously, at least from my perspective, over here we're a little more selfish and we're a little more secluded, and we like to be within ourselves and just take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
I
That
can
is some weird
see
stuff.
that.
But whereas there, you see people active in the community. Even I think it was like a Saturday morning, we were heading to the bus station, and there's like a group of people just doing like an aerobics class in the middle of the park, and then you have the people on the corner selling their wares, and everyone just kind of looks out for each other, which I think is a great thing that we could adopt. But I don't know if that's gonna happen in this
America
country.
Could never.
I doubt it.
Watch it.
Could.
Let's not get political.
I'm not.
Watch it.
I was just saying it could.
You can see it, the gears turning in your head.
I mean, if we're gonna go there, we might as well go there.
No, it was refreshing. It was refreshing just to be in an entirely different country
Different
and
culture. And
yeah, because I think most people,
experience.
when you go on vacation like that to a different country, you kind of do the tourist things.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I was fortunate to have the local experience,
Yeah.
so it was a great introduction to seeing where my wife grew up and the homes and the food, and it was cool.
It's different. Yeah. It's a new experience.
So what kind of food did you bring back?
Yeah, about
Is
that.
this and we
No.
tried it?
TSA in America is crazy compared to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Just because Mexico, they actually care about their job a little bit.
Yeah.
And like for when we came back, immediately dude was like, "You got food?" I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "You got food or anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm just back in my country." Because
They
she
made you
was
leave the bird.
yeah, I didn't bring the bird.
There was a bird there, guys.
But
There was a bird.
there was a bird. But she had the passports for the whole trip because I don't like having anything on me just because I'm paranoid through TSA, even though I do nothing
Oh yeah.
to possibly get in trouble. But the guy wouldn't even let us go like up as a group for like the what's it called?
Scanning.
I'm losing it anyway. The process you go through, immigration.
There we go.
That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't even let us go up as a group. We had to each have our own individual passports and come up one at a time. So that was wild. But just a very, like, you can tell people care
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
want you to have like a good experience and an actual authentic welcome into their country because they're passionate about it. Whereas here, a lot of people are just like very spiritless when it comes to their job. unfortunately.
Well, yeah, because we're a capitalistic society and no one gets paid enough.
Late
to do
stage
their job.
capitalism,
Here we
baby.
go. Here we go. Let's get political.
I'm sorry I got political.
No, but you're not wrong.
But it's also it's just interesting though, because even the one thing that tripped me out especially was going there. Like, we don't make a lot of money,
Yeah.
but the peso and the dollar is so drastic that I think like a peso is, or a dollar, one of the two. It's like a 5%
Yeah.
Oh,
the value of a dollar.
Yeah.
Because even the other day, she showed me a video of this really nice, like 4-bedroom, 4-bath home. And it's like out on the mountains by itself and very spacious. It's like $80,000.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, we might have to make a decision.
We might have to get passports.
But I highly recommend it just to have like a local, any country really, just a local
Well,
experience.
If you think about it, if you go to any country, usually the locals there are very welcoming because
Mhm.
they want you to experience their culture.
Right.
Whereas you go to America, everyone's like, "Go back to your country."
Yeah,
so,
basically.
so yeah, I get it. So wait, so
That's like whenever you said
Could
going
you-
through immigration, I just looked at him. I'm like, not getting
I'm not going to do it.
so did you guys bring any food back?
No.
He just said he can't
Yeah, because TSA was
Why
like,
couldn't you?
because they're so strict that you can't. Like, he could be smuggling
I think-
drugs.
See-
I wonder if it's like a
in the-
disease
in
thing.
the-
Here's
Like
the
maybe
thing.
they're
Here's
worried
the
about
thing.
like bugs or
Here's
something.
the thing.
It is, or
I remember
we're getting nods from off camera.
We're getting nods from the audience.
I remember, and granted, this is a long time ago, so definitely things have changed. But I remember when I went to Vietnam with my family,
How long ago was that?
probably when I was like 6 or 7.
So like 20 years ago.
yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, it's probably different. It's definitely different now.
Gotcha.
But I just remember we would always bring food back. It would never go with us. We always put it in the
Oh, so you
carry.
smuggled it.
No, we didn't smuggle
Confession.
it. we took a plane. But it would always be in with the luggages.
Like not your carry-on bag.
Yeah. So carry on, I can understand, but when
Right.
it's like brought on,
Right,
it's,
right,
it's
yeah.
different for some
I mean,
reason.
they do have a scanner, but I guess they're not gonna like.
Yeah.
I don't know what's a Vietnamese thing. It's gonna show up as like a bowl of noodles on the.
Was that a racism?
What's a Vietnamese dish? I don't know.
We've been friends.
You can't pull that. I didn't know your last. I didn't know your last name until like 4 years ago. Your real last name.
All right. You know what? Let's play a game.
Mm-hmm. When's his birthday?
Name
We'll start with the layup.
name one Vietnamese thing. One thing.
This is a layup. You got this.
You.
There you go. Next question.
That's pretty good. That's
You
pretty
set the
good.
bar too low. You gotta put that up here.
Name one Vietnamese thing that isn't me, culture wise.
Cool soundtracks in the war movies.
All he thought of was Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
He said
No,
the
I-
Vietnam War.
Hey,
Kong Skull Island.
that's there. Oh my gosh.
We better stop. For my sake, please.
This just didn't. Wade Morgan.
Nah, I'm trying to actually think, and it's
Dang,
not
all
looking
these- all
good.
these years.
I'm just like,
You hang out with him the most.
All these years, you didn't think, you know what? What's up? Let's look up some Vietnamese stuff. Nothing. I thought we've been through.
you have showed me some stuff, but it's always been like pop culture stuff, like that woman that's like, "What do you mean?"
He just shows you the memes of his culture.
Yeah.
You know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I'll give you
He
that
just
one. I'll
taught
give
us
you
to
that
make fun of his culture. He didn't
Yeah.
teach us to appreciate it. It's
Dang.
your
You
fault that
did.
he's ignorant.
You did. I can recognize when people are speaking Vietnamese now because you said that it. Well, I don't know if this is completely true either.
one. All right,
Now
here we go. Let's see. Is
But
Wade racist? Let's find out.
you said that Vietnamese language is like one syllable words
That is
with
true.
like a lot of like
Monosyllabic language.
yeah.
So one syllables. So it's always like. "Duck, duck, 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 duck."
Was that racist?
What?
That's just I can speak Vietnamese, guys. Don't worry.
Can you?
Yes, I can. Give me a sentence.
What do
You
you
give
mean?
us a sentence. I don't know Vietnamese.
There we go.
What'd you call me?
I just said, what did you say?
That's not the sentence I gave you.
little cultural translation. Okay. Next question. I don't got one. Name something black. Go. I'm kidding.
What,
kidding.
me?
Go.
Me?
Stop.
Nah. No, I'm not continuing.
He said, I plead the fifth. Pass.
I'm not falling for
Pass.
this bit. It did make me think though, because both of you went to Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico.
and you went to Vietnamese.
Vietnam.
Nope. Vietnam. Yep. I realized it was wrong as soon as I said it.
You speak
I need-
Vietnam?
I feel like I need to go to Greece now. Although I got to look into it because they weren't doing too hot last time. They weren't very welcoming to people a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What they
So
do?
I forget.
I
I
forget-
forget sometimes that Wade's Greek.
Name one Greek thing.
Baklava.
Gesundheit.
No, that's a mask that you wear or whatever. Baklava.
When you rob a bank.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, I'm gonna have to look it up to see if we probably still can go. I've heard of some people going there and having a great time and everything. I just don't think their economy is doing very well.
Well, we're not one to talk.
No, not really. But I do want to go, and I want to take mom. I think that would be cool. I want a
First thing
whole
I thought of-
family.
Yeah. The first thing I thought of when you said name one thing Greek, I was gonna say John Stamos. He's
Uncle
Greek.
Jesse.
He's Greek. Yeah, Uncle Jesse's Greek.
I was gonna say
But-
salad, but I mean, do you?
Yeah,
Caesar salad.
just one salad.
Greek salad next.
Yeah.
It's like the word association game. Is it?
What'd you say?
Confirmed from the audience.
Oh.
Caesar salad is Mexican. Would it still be pronounced the
It's a
same?
lie.
So you're
That's a no from the audience.
Boo.
wait, what?
Wasn't
The-
there a food? It's like it's not tacos. It's not. Is it burritos? That people think are Hispanic and aren't. It's burritos.
Okay,
So
Who-
before y'all pull racism, burritos are not Hispanic.
Who made a
burritos aren't from
America.
Mexico.
America made burritos.
American
It's
made
Tex-
burritos
Kind of how
Tex-Mex.
America made Chinese buffets.
and fortune
Well,
cookies.
isn't the history of that like Chinese people who moved to America made Chinese?
So a lot of
restaurant?
Chinese food
Yeah.
are not authentic. So
Okay.
like the buffets, they're Americanized.
Yeah.
So like orange chicken is Americanized.
Well, chickens aren't orange. That's obvious.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
They're
done.
white. They're brown. They're black.
I'm
That's why you
done.
have white meat and dark
Thank you for
meat.
watching, everyone.
Depending on
Are your toes on
when
camera?
you grew up. No, they're not.
Okay. I just
Nope.
he got
Nope.
his hold on.
We can make them on camera.
He
but
got
you're
his
gonna have to
grippers
pay.
on the table, and I legit thought they've been on camera for the past 15
No.
minutes.
Don't out him out like that.
It's right here. It's towards my
I mean, I
field of
can-
vision.
I can put them away if they're making you.
No, it's
upset.
no, it's fine. If our fans could see it, thought we got to put a price tag on this.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's just too hot outside for.
We're in the house.
Well, I don't have air conditioning on yet.
Mm.
We are in the basement though. It is a lot cooler in the basement.
Mhm.
My tootsies are getting a little cold.
I like grippers better.
The meaty grippers.
Okay,
That's
you
only
got-
when
we don't need adjectives.
What were we talking about?
It's not about Greeks.
I don't know. I think. Yeah,
Uncle Jesse.
I would just like to go to Greece.
No, he was
With my
asking about
mom.
the Chinese buffets.
Yo,
Oh yeah, the Chinese buffets. They were
Americanized.
Americanized, or it started in America, but it was by Chinese people, right?
Pause. Before we go on, I just want to do your own research because my facts might not all be right. Because you got me second
Can we
guessing
get the
now.
fact checker?
So
No, I'm just saying it started in America. Also,
I just know
don't
that
you
a lot of
speak for all Chinese.
okay. First off,
culture?
I get to choose when
he
I
speaks
want
for half
to.
of the Chinese people.
I
Okay.
get to pick and choose when I want to be Chinese. Okay,
I speak for.
I'm Vietnamese most of the time.
So when do you choose to be Chinese and not Vietnamese?
When we stop having problems with China. Okay, so I just know that a lot of Chinese food is Americanized, so it sells better here. Because real authentic Chinese food doesn't taste great.
Dang, out and half your people like that's crazy.
I'm Vietnamese. What are you talking about?
And it's cheaper to make because you don't have to put as much spices in it.
I'm mad that we looked at each other and then both were just like, never mind. This is the quietly racist episode.
I can say that I'm white. Thrash should be here.
We're not dogging on Thrash again.
No, we did that last episode. He said he was gonna be here for Marvel talk, and then he bailed on
How'd
us.
that go? How was Thunderbolts?
It was. I liked it. It was
you'll
pretty
find
good.
out tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, watch the podcast.
I gotta wait. I didn't subscribe to no premium service.
Nah, it was. He gave it a 7. I gave it a 7.5,
Okay.
and it was
Wiz
basically
gave
like
it an 8.
It was a 2-hour therapy session. Yeah, Wiz gave it an 8. Surprisingly.
Would you say it was the best since post Endgame movie of Marvel's?
For me, that would be Deadpool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it isn't the best.
Okay.
It is good. It is a good one in a while. I don't
Okay.
think it's the.
This
I don't
is
think
it.
it's the comeback.
This
that
is the one
that
that's
Marvel
gonna-
needed.
yeah.
Yeah. Or I saw like a review of it, like a commercial review of it, where they were like the best Marvel movie ever, and I'm like, no, that's
You haven't been
loaded.
watching for a while.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm not gonna.
It
watch
wasn't
I was
even
just
like
curious.
it wasn't even like the best Marvel movie of the year, best Marvel movie of like the season or something like that. It
There's
was
like all time.
yeah.
Nah,
I'm like,
they wild
oops.
for that.
Yeah, I don't know who their marketing is, but they need to stop doing that. They need to stop putting number one
Best
movie in
movie of the
America.
summer.
Yeah, they need to stop doing that because it's annoying.
What's the
So I
criteria?
watch it and I'm like,
I
this is
mean-
garbage.
No one fact checks anymore, so they can say whatever they want to.
That is true. That is true. I mean, Tanya said some wild shit.
I
We're
don't.
not gonna.
I know
we
nothing
did a
about
whole
that.
video.
I know
We
nothing
did a whole
about
video
that.
about.
You want to watch it?
No. Oh, I can watch that one now, but I can't hear about the review of the movie.
Well, because the movie is longer. The movie review is longer than the reaction video.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ice Bucket Challenge is coming back. Who we nominating?
Is it?
Yeah, apparently. So I only know because I guess someone I follow,
My cousin.
your cousin,
Yeah.
she posted one, and I'm like, I remember doing this back in 2014.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not for the same
Like ALS or something like that.
So they
it's
stole
not,
from
It's
us.
not for the same cause. It's for something mental health. But it's basically the same thing. It's
So
supposed to be
Are they donating?
I don't think she did.
She
I think she
I'm
did
hot.
the trend for no, she did.
just wanted to
Yeah.
dump ice on herself.
I think she did. My other cousin who was also in the video didn't, I don't think, but I think she did.
So that's coming back. You know what else we should bring back?
Not Crocs.
Comfortable.
Look at him.
They're
Look!
comfortable.
I remember you used to be a Croc hater.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they made one that's my style, so I was like, you know what, it ain't so bad. And
He found
I wear it to the dojo. I wear it at home.
You are a fiend.
It's fine.
You can clip that one. If you're a Croc
Yeah.
wearer, I apologize. You can do better.
Oh, I was telling him since they have Fortnite or since they have Star Wars stuff in Fortnite now,
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling through Facebook. I want to stop. I want to get rid of Facebook, but I was scrolling through
You
Facebook
should.
and I saw a little advertisement for Fortnite, and it had coming tomorrow, Yoda Croc or Baby Yoda Crocs or whatever, and I was like, Thrash, Thrash, it's Star Wars and Crocs.
If you buy shoes on Minecraft,
Fortnite.
get help.
Yeah.
Why?
Minecraft and
Because
Fortnite, yeah.
why? Because why? I don't know.
Because they're Baby Yoda Crocs.
Okay,
What we
I don't
got?
understand.
And he has the
I
little
don't understand
teacup.
Why? It just blows my mind. The people.
So we have an update on the origin of the Chinese buffet.
Okay, here we go.
The
Oh.
originator of the Chinese buffet is often credited to Peter Chang of Chang's Restaurant in Los Angeles, California. He is said to have introduced the buffet concept to Chinese restaurants in the U.S. in 1949. While the all-you-can-eat buffet concept in general predates Chang's with roots in Las Vegas, in the mid-1940s, Chang's is specifically credited with bringing it to the Chinese restaurant scene.
Oh, okay. So it's still made in America, but it has roots in Chinese.
Yeah.
It probably
the
just
Chinese food culture.
got, in a manner of speaking, watered down
Yeah.
because it was probably cheaper, less imported goods,
Yeah.
things like that.
So it makes
Like
sense.
Tex-Mex, like tacos from Texas instead of Mexico.
Yeah, that's criminal.
I don't.
I'm sorry. After being married to a Mexican person, like hard shell tacos, you got me twisted.
Hard shell? Is that
Nah.
so? Hard shell isn't a thing.
No.
All right. I don't like hard shells.
I knew
anyway.
that one.
Unless it's
No.
the Dorito.
Nah.
Did they adopt a Dorito?
No.
Okay. The Dorito shells are bussin'.
Okay.
I think it's the Taco Bell thing.
Yeah. Well, they actually make. I think like Old El Paso makes.
Is
The big ones
Taco
now.
Bell Mexican?
No.
No.
Okay.
I know
God,
that.
no.
Okay.
Well, we have more updates on the Chinese buffet. American Chinese cuisine has its roots in the culinary traditions of Chinese immigrants from, I'm not going to try to say that.
How Asian am I? Let's see.
I want to say Guangdong, but I'm not.
Guangdong.
Guangdong province.
Sure. Guangdong province, particularly
Was that a
the
little nervous bubble?
I'm Vietnamese, guys. I'm Vietnamese.
So, the origin of most Chinese immigration before the closure of immigration in 1924.
Okay, I thought you were gonna get into the like the immigration of it and stuff like that, and I'm like, don't don't go that deep into the history.
Have you seen Warrior?
I was going to say, that show was pretty good. Never
I
finished
still
it.
haven't finished it.
Neither have I.
I haven't started.
I also lost your Max account, so I don't know.
Oh, I got rid of it.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have it anymore because Brooke has it. I'm just using it. If you want it, I can give you the login.
all right, cool.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna cut that out.
He's got logins.
We're not sharing logins over here. That would be wrong.
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix,
None of us have it anyway.
freaking Disney Plus,
I don't think Disney
Freaking
Plus has that issue.
Max. Actually, no, Max is okay. Max, my dad has Max, and I have an account, and someone else has an account, and we don't live in the same house, and it still works. So Max, you're okay.
I just want to point out that it's like we have ADHD every time we start talking on the podcast because we start with something and then we just stray way off. And I just hit the mic.
I mean,
No,
you
that's
gotta hit the
fine.
mic over it. It's not that big of a deal.
All the headphone users are just like,
They're like, what? Can you do that one more time?
you just punch their eardrums. I'm just.
Well, then if you don't want to stray, what do you want to talk about next?
I don't know. What was?
That's what.
Well, you're the one complaining because we're
I
bouncing
wasn't
around
complaining.
topics.
I'm just pointing it out because I was just like, this is
It's
funny.
not ADHD. It's improv.
Continuation of conversation. What you got?
What were we talking about?
Chinese buffet?
Really?
I don't
Favorite
like
thing to
Chinese.
order at a Chinese restaurant?
I always get like spicy hot beef with white rice.
Spicy hot beef. What is that?
Beef
Besides,
That is hot and spicy.
yeah.
hot and spicy beef with rice.
Why are you
That-
counting syllables?
I don't know.
Spicy
That's not a haiku.
hot beef.
I do. I need two
Um,
more. I need
I would probably like that then because I don't
General
know.
Tso's is always a go-to too.
I don't like.
also,
I don't like I don't like. I'm not gonna say their.
What did General do to you?
I don't like already made up Chinese chicken for some reason. It tastes gummy to me.
Like pre-frozen kind of vibe?
Kinda. Or
Okay.
like whenever you go to a buffet and it's already made in the thing. I usually go to the hibachi grill and have them make it.
You don't trust if you don't see the process.
he likes it
That
double
and it's
eat
always
fresh.
gummy whenever it's like I don't know all the stuff that I've had like General Tso's, orange chicken, and I feel like I've had something else.
Was it also chicken?
Yeah,
Teriyaki?
it might have been already made chicken teriyaki
Okay.
where it had like a gummy taste to it.
I just don't know if they
If you know
cooked it
what I mean.
properly.
I don't
It
know.
might be undercooked.
It was at different restaurants. No,
Okay.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. One of them was from a different restaurant. The other two were from that one that got closed down and then reopened and then closed down again and then reopened.
We don't talk about it.
GCB, Grand China Buffet. Now it's something else.
That could be any.
That's a very generic name.
Yeah, that's a pretty generic name.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch heat with a local restaurant.
Maybe, I don't know. All Asians know each other.
But the restaurant that we went to for your birthday,
Yeah.
they had, it was like chicken with brown sauce. What? You were there also.
Was I?
Yeah.
Paintball.
Yeah, paintball.
Oh yeah.
You remember paintball.
No.
You remember paintball?
No, I don't.
But I had chicken with brown sauce. It was like chicken and rice or chicken and broccoli with brown sauce. And I'm like, that sounds kind of sketch. It's just called brown sauce. But it was
and
delicious.
Gravy? Gravy? No, brown sauce.
Yeah.
So gravy. No.
What's
That's
the-
KFC.
That's not it.
What's the brown in the sauce?
Oh man, you know it's brown sauce. Everybody knows brown sauce.
But that was actually really good.
Yeah, because it was in a buffet.
True, yeah. They made it
was
on
a
the spot.
restaurant. Yeah. The Chinese restaurant we went to in Disney World Epcot had really good food, but such small portions.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
But it was like
Was it like
Really
$17
good.
for
yeah,
a
pretty
plate
much.
that big?
For a pancake.
No,
Yeah.
because if I can find a picture, I'll put it somewhere. But
Right.
it
there.
just blows. It's upsetting because like I'm paying a lot, but it's like mostly you're paying for the atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
and then they bring out the food. Food tastes great, phenomenal, but so you get this portion, this size portion, and the plate's like this big,
Oh, so
and it's just like
You just wasted all this room.
yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
just waste all this room.
no, that's for the garnish. You
There
know,
was no
the
garnish.
little
It was
dri-
a
oh, there wasn't
clean
even.
plate.
They forgot
There
to put
wasn't
the
even
drizzle.
like yeah,
It was a clean plate. It was just rice. I don't
and the
know.
little leaf on the side.
But
For all you know, they had a cup of it in the back, and they were just like, "All right,
Yeah.
here you
Yeah.
go."
it's
Sorry.
it's
Take it
how
out of the
one goes like
microwave.
the microwave rice.
Peel
I'd
the
be so
plastic
mad.
back.
I'd be so mad.
I would believe it. Nah, but when we went to Universal, I think we had their food for like the first 2 days at the resort, and then afterwards, I'm like, we're walking to IHOP, like, well, because it's so much money,
Yeah.
and it's like it's alright, it's nothing. I'm not gonna write home about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's an IHOP down the street. Let's just go there and spend half the money for more
Did you
food.
get a churro though?
No, it was unbearably hot.
Things.
Did you get a churro from IHOP?
Mm-mm.
So
Subway?
Universal Studios.
What long churro?
I always have to get
I
their
don't trust that.
their churros, and for Disney parks, find a turkey leg.
Mm.
It'll change your life.
But I've already committed to not going to Disney unless it's like a guy's trip to the Star Wars events.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
The so unless I wouldn't go to Disney by myself.
No.
Either unless you have kids, or if
Well,
you
then
just
you're not
like
by
the
yourself.
scenery. If you like the scenery, if you like to look at pretty things, sure. Epcot, beautiful.
I can stay at home and do that.
Pull up Google images. Just
I
No.
met my wife, Wade.
oh yeah. I thought you meant like specifically Disney
those
scenes.
But for Disney, I would say
It's okay, we'll get you there.
Okay.
are we doing therapy now? But for Disney, I'd go if for family, for little kids. I wouldn't go by myself. I'm not waiting in lines by myself. And see, I have a problem with Disney because of the
I highly recommend it. You know what I can't say?
yeah.
No, just take a
I
crutch
like
with
it. I like it because the atmosphere is very nostalgic.
I caught that late. I'm sorry. I processed it as I was about to take a drink.
I already know what my thought process is now. It's gone. I don't.
No, it was something back there.
What'd you say?
I said just take a crutch with you.
Okay.
Skip the line.
I don't think they do it
Um,
anymore. They catch you lying about having like any
What can do? Kick you in the
disabilities.
ankle to find out?
Yeah.
But if they catch you lying about any disability, they ban you for life.
I didn't say disability. I said a crutch.
Crutch. I don't know. Maybe check that, but
What warrants a disability through a Disney park?
I don't know. I didn't read that far.
I just signed the waiver.
Yeah,
For all I know, they have the keys to my car.
they got my thumbprint and everything.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been to Universal?
Yes.
Which do you choose? Have you ever been to Disney?
Once, yeah.
Which do you choose?
Universal.
Okay.
Oh, which I choose?
I thought,
Oh, you
I
go
thought you were
back to
just
me.
like,
He was scarred by my answer.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, because they just added Epic World too, so now they have like How to Train Your Dragon.
Universal
part of the park
is
as well.
more-
Oh, yeah, I saw
So it
that.
looks
yeah.
So
sick.
Universal is for
Adults.
adults, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney is for kids. Disney is for
Disney's like, do you love your children?
Disney.
Yeah.
I will say Disney is prettier,
What?
but Universal is more adult themed.
I just feel like me personally, I would be more into the stuff that's at Universal
Mm-hmm.
because I love Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I think the studio tour would be cool
Mhm.
to go on, and like you said, they just added like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was down there before.
Yeah, that's
right?
been there. Yeah.
And then now that's part of the Epic
Yeah.
universe
Yeah.
And
thing.
you
that
got
they-
you have
I think-
Super
I don't
Mario
know.
World too.
Super Mario World that
Mhm.
they just put down there.
Right.
And they did How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah,
they're doing
That's
that
part
too.
of Epic
Yeah.
World. Yeah.
So I guess
Disney's all right.
Disney is for kids. That's what it is. Like, and Universal is for adults. That's how I see it.
Although to be fair, there's like a huge,
Disney's
there's
definitely-
huge parks Universal that is just like Dr. Seuss and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
trolls.
I mean,
and,
every park's gonna have like a kid, like,
Yeah, yeah,
little
yeah.
kid section, but like Disney is more catered to kids.
yeah.
That's how it is. Because even the rides are
It's
all
the magic.
slow.
Or
yeah.
Disney adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see. Like I get the park is pretty, but those lines. No.
Well, and now the fact that they charge you for photos, like by the pretty parts of the park,
Yeah.
Oh, but not even with.
because that's what you were telling me when you last went,
So
or the time before.
So there's, I think it's different now, because when
They watched that
the time
episode.
before I went, last time I went. Okay. I'm mixing
The
up now.
second to last time.
Here we go. Last time I went, it wasn't like that. So
Okay.
last time I went, the person would be at the
Like
there'll be a Disney cast member there
Mm-hmm.
at the area that will give you the option to, hey, I can take it with my camera, and then you can have it straight to your Disney pass. It'll be on your phone, whatever. Because there's a pass where like you can get the cast members to take pictures of you, and it'll go straight to your phone or whatever email or
No, we
whatever.
ain't walking past that. That was crazy. What the caveman that I just witnessed? Ain't you gonna drink from that bottle?
Yeah, not a cap on it.
That's crazy.
His toes are clean.
He tried to be calm about it. Run that back. Slow mo that.
I didn't want to move this and bend down, so I get. Sorry, go ahead.
This is why we can't stay on a topic.
It would have been fine if no one called attention to it.
You can't put your grippers on screen and act like no one's gonna say anything.
I don't even know if it was.
Did you see that?
Well, it,
Okay.
yeah, it probably did. It
Oh my
might have been on screen for 2 seconds. You guys owe me.
If you'd have been quicker, I probably would
20
not have said
cents.
a word. But it's the fact that you gave enough time to creep into my peripherals,
I, knew
and I was like, "What am I looking at?"
I was using all of my concentration,
Oh my!
like
so,
Kill Bill style, trying to move my pinky separate.
So the Disney pass.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Disney.
Basically, they
Um,
give you the option to take it with their camera, or they will take the picture for you on your camera.
Oh yeah, I thought that was dumb because I was like, not even. Do they charge you when you take pictures with the what do you call them?
Like, why does it
The
matter?
people
So
dressed up?
here's
Right.
So here's why it's more convenient, I guess. It doesn't make sense to me, but this is how they play it. If the cast member takes it for you, so you scan like a card or something, and it'll go directly into like an album on your Disney app. and that includes all the ride pictures. Anytime there's like special like areas where there'll be costume characters, and they'll have like a separate camera that will take pictures of the kids and everything. But like
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
that's it. So there's
So basically,
like meet and greets.
Yeah, so basically they have a system through the app where no matter where you get your picture taken,
Yeah.
it goes into that album in the past that
Yeah.
you can access whenever you want.
Yep.
So is there a price difference between I'm going to take it on my camera or I'm going to use your phone? Or
Yeah,
is
like
there a
if-
price in general?
If you do it their way, there is a price for the pass. So like
Mhm.
if you take, so say I go to the park and I don't want to get my phone out and take all these pictures.
Which would
That's
be
when it-
like no one.
Yeah.
That's where it comes in handy because I don't
Uh-huh.
want to put pictures on my phone. It'll
Mhm.
just go right to the app.
But then it's on your phone anyway.
Mhm.
But
and then
or-
why not just use your
yeah,
phone?
and then there's you can take it on your phone, which it's the cheaper option because you take.
So they
the-
still charge you regardless.
No.
I do think it's cool
so it only charges
that
you.
it goes wirelessly to like an album.
Yeah,
Like it collects it. Well,
But if it's
like
already
you
in
said,
your,
it's
ca-
already
it's
on
already in
the-
your gallery.
yeah.
Is there anything cool that you can do with that album? Like add filters or anything? Or is there any?
There is like little I guess games where it's like an AR game, augmented reality game, and like it'll take a picture and you can like put filters on it and it'll send that image to the album. So like there's stuff like that, interactive.
Do you get a regular one also? Like no filtered one?
Like when you take the picture, do you have like the
The
original and then you have the edited?
No, so it's just the because like on the
Oh no.
the
I
one
don't
that we
like
Yeah,
went
I
to,
know.
the one that we went to is
Then it's
the-
just like it's destroyed then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, but people do it.
I mean,
I don't
it's
see the-
convenient.
If you
And-
don't
and
want
part
to
of the
use your phone,
experience.
if you don't want to use your phone,
The experience more than anything.
yeah. But the pass itself, I think it's like $75 for the day. So if you go to the park this day and get all those pictures taken at every
Just
location
the picture part, or is it
Like the
included
pass.
in the?
for pictures, that's just for pictures.
That's just for okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney's
expensive.
When I could just
guys.
go.
Because I was like 75 for a day pass and pictures. That's not bad. But if it's
Yeah.
$75 on top of the day
Yeah,
pass,
that's where they
No.
get you.
that's yeah.
I don't know. The
Universal
pricing
free.
is-
Actually, we had a guy come up to us. He's like, "You want me to take a picture?" Yeah. Click. Here you go, and walked away. Pretty sure he was a janitor or something.
He doesn't even work there. He's just
Cool.
he's
Cool guy.
cosplaying.
He was a cool guy.
He's
Yeah.
cosplaying as a worker.
Secret shopper.
He's actually he's like, yeah, I was a janitor in a James Bond movie and or whatever.
We missed him.
But I mean, Disney cast members are typically usually nice. They
Well,
do.
yeah,
They
they're
do
like
take.
contractually obligated.
Yeah, they take. But like they do make the experience more like. Every time I talk to someone that's a cast member, you gotta think of it as retail, right? If you ever worked retail, you would know how it feels to like, oh, I gotta keep this energy up for everyone. Every person
We
I
never
walk
did
to,
that in
exactly.
retail.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
say,
So
I work retail now.
Did you work at?
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like these cast members, they really do their job because I never talked to a cast
they
member
have
once that was
to.
like
You're
low energy.
contractually obligated.
Yeah.
They-
That's like going.
have
That's like going to a
to-
Chick-fil-A and they don't tell you my pleasure.
Yeah.
It's not
They take you
Chick-fil-A.
down to the basement and then they whip you.
I'm like, what?
What is going on?
they
We're in the basement. Is you
They
trying to
lock
say
you down
something?
in a
Put your shoes back
chair.
on.
Put your shoes back on.
they like lock your eyes open. They have like 50 TVs in front
Oh, you're
of
talking
you
about
where
the
they're just,
Disney
like,
thing.
showing you images of what to do. And then they show like a flash of what not to do, and then they shock you a little bit, and then they keep showing.
Are you okay?
No.
Wade used to work at Disney. He's a survivor.
And it's the happiest place on earth.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine it's more of like headphones on, and it's just "It's a Small World" on
Oh, yeah.
repeat.
Yeah.
I made a video like that one before.
Oh, what I was saying before is you both prefer Universal Studios, right?
For the rides, yes.
Yeah, for
Okay.
rides for sure.
How is the food? Would you choose one food over the? You said turkey.
I don't
I can
remember
only
Disney
compare
food,
one
so-
thing. I can only compare one thing because I didn't really eat at Universal when I went, except for one thing. I tried their turkey leg.
At Universal.
Yeah, and then compare it to Disneyland's turkey leg. Turkey leg at Universal, dry as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Turkey leg at
Turkey land.
turkey leg turkey leg at Disneyland was scrumptious.
That's because they animate the turkey first, and then they take a picture of it, and then they chop the leg off, and then they fry it in animation, and then they send it through a scanner that puts it in the real world.
Like I said, Disney is
He just blew right past that.
He's like, nah, I ain't got time for this.
He picks up water bottles with his feet. I ain't even know shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've done 40 episodes with this guy.
I'm not acknowledging this shenanigan.
Like I said, Disney is pretty.
Mm.
It is pretty. Walking through Disney, just walking through there, feels like I'm in a cartoon. I'll give them that. It's
That's
pretty.
because you are.
Yeah, okay.
They
All right.
scan you in.
All right. He's got his tinfoil hat on.
Give it like 5 years, you'll be watching a Pixar movie, and you'll see you in the background
Yeah.
wearing the same exact outfit you wore when you went to Disney,
Maybe.
but you get no credit
You go
or
through
no
that
money.
part of the world, or you go through that world in the park, and then whenever you watch that movie back, you're in the background.
Like an
Like,
old
hey.
documentary.
You'll have
Yeah.
you'll have the Incredibles meme when he's looking at all the superheroes pop up, and it says like missing, dead, missing, dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's all
another
the
thing.
guests that pulled up at the park that day.
Another
Oh,
thing
no.
Disney does better than Universal is fireworks. I'll give them that. The fireworks show is like one of a kind.
Well, they also have like the heads of like, don't they have like the mouse ears, and like, don't they do like Donald Duck and Goofy in
Like in the fireworks show.
the fireworks show?
I don't remember.
Vicky, I've never seen Donald Duck. I think it's hard to do.
Okay. Well, I meant like an outline of it, but
like I was like
the mouse ears
they
are
use
probably easier.
they use some kind of light thing that project on the castle, and then it's like a whole show.
Mm.
And then they have the fireworks, and they have Tinkerbell jump from the
Well,
castle.
Mysterio is Marvel. Marvel's owned by Disney. Mysterio had the
Okay.
drones.
Mm. He's got a point.
Big connections.
He's got a point.
Yep.
Although Universal,
Plus, what does Universal have? Like, do they have like the Jurassic Park
They
yeah.
emblem?
they
Yeah,
are
do?
more.
yeah, like you walk through the gates of Jurassic Park. Like
Oh
the,
no, I meant like the fireworks.
Did you
Oh,
did you
I
go
don't
on
know
Shoots
the
that.
up and it like blows up, and it's the emblem for.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Did
We
you
didn't
guys
stay
go
for
on
the
the
park.
Jurassic
Yeah.
World ride?
It was way too long. It was like an hour and
Dang.
45 minutes.
Wade is gonna love it, cause when I went,
I'm gonna take a change of pants.
the animatronics for Jurassic World,
Oh, they look legit.
crazy.
Yeah.
And like at the very, I'm gonna spoil it for you, but you're gonna forget.
You showed me a video already.
Yeah, I showed you the video. Right?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I already did.
Yeah. Well, the last part you see is just this giant T-Rex, and you know like how animatronics
Yeah.
usually they're just like, this one's just walking. It's full on walking towards you,
Mhm.
and I'm like, what the hell? and then as soon as you get the T-Rex right here at your face, you drop, and then water. But it's
And then
fun.
water.
Yeah.
Which is why he's taking the change of pants.
It's, yeah, that's what that.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
Because you said it's the Jurassic World ride now. Because it used to be the Jurassic Park ride, and I think the part where it drops, it used to. Does it still have like the raptor that
Yes.
comes down from the?
It still does.
Okay, is it a regular raptor, or is it like the Endoraptor or something like that? Is it like brown or is it black?
I'm pretty sure it
Careful.
had that blue line. It had the blue. It was blue.
Oh, but blue's the good one.
Yeah.
Blue is friend.
I don't know, man.
Blue's not scary.
I haven't been back there in a while, so maybe my eyes were. Cause I
Um,
remember. I do remember a blue raptor with the stripe or whatever.
Okay.
So I know that's there,
And there was. Do they still have like the Dilophosaurus?
dude. I've been there. I haven't been
He's
there.
like, that's too many syllables. You gotta.
I haven't been there in a while.
The spitter, the thing with the fin.
Yo,
Oh.
they have that.
Okay.
It does spit at you.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Does it like
Is it-
get in your eyes and you're like, "Ah."
Yeah. Is it like brown sludgy stuff, or is it?
I thought it was
It's
green.
Just water.
It's just water.
I think it's like a. It might be like a dark, blackish green or something like that.
I think I have a video of it, but it's just water.
No.
Not authentic.
I want to be struck
Well-
with acid.
I want to be blind for 5 minutes.
I have a Jurassic Park toy from the 90s. It's the Dilophosaurus like that,
Mm-hmm.
where its body is hollow, and you just like stick its mouth down in water and fill it up, and it actually squirts like that. So that's cool. That is authentic in a way.
Yeah.
It's just a big toy that squirts water at you.
Yeah, I remember they also have. Did you do the Hollywood tour?
We walked through it.
Walk through it.
Like we walked through. There's a main street that we went through,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like different studios, kind of like, or different sets that were along the walkway. But people were like, because we weren't allowed to run, so people were hitting the power walk stride to Harry Potter World as quickly as they could. So I'm just watching people like book it, and surprisingly, none of them went to the wand shop. Like they all went to the bank first, and I'm like, y'all are tripping.
They need money.
I'm getting
What are you
my
talking
wand.
about? They need money to buy the wand.
You should have had that before you got here. Because we went to all the vendors, and it was just us and another couple, and that was it. So we got like the whole
That's weird.
experience of like, we're
kinda
gonna
weird
choose
'cause
when you
it's-
get your own wand, and like no
We
one
went to
else
the
stopped.
Florida one too, didn't
So
we?
wait,
Yeah.
you don't have to
did.
go to the bank to like cash in for like Harry Potter.
No, it's a
money?
ride.
It's a
Oh,
ride.
okay. The
Oh,
bank is a ride?
Wade.
Oh, is it like the?
You go, so you
The
go through the
mine
bank.
carts
You see
or
like the goblins. I think they were, like at the little.
Whoa! Aren't they like trolls or something?
No,
Okay, I don't know. I don't
that's
remember.
DreamWorks. That's
Oh,
that's in the
okay.
kids section. But you have the goblin tellers like counting. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
And you go downstairs, and this is all on the line. And then you go underground, and then you go back up the stairs, and then you basically go through like the minecart ride in the first Deathly Hallows movie. Like you go through the minecart, and then you have like the dragon. It's basically
Okay.
it's a 4D ride kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you sit on an actual thing, but then there's just a giant screen in front of you, and you're moving around stuff.
and it takes
So,
you around.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm letting y'all know right now. For my bachelor's party, we going to Universal,
I'm fine with that.
I would be down.
and I will. I also want to go to the Star Wars part of Disney
That's fine.
because I feel like the one ride is gonna blow your mind. Yes,
Okay.
and then we get to make our own lightsabers. You get
I don't
Jurassic
blame
World.
you nowadays,
I-
though.
Hmm?
I don't blame you with the current Star Wars.
But you
I
you,
did like
you would
the
still like the
original.
ride. You would still like the ride.
Yeah.
Is it the one you're talking about where it's like multiple people in like a ship and you have to work together
The
to?
Millennium
That one
Falcon.
too. That one too.
Okay.
No, I want the what is it called? Is it Empire Strike Back or Rebellion? Something like that. But it's you basically are captured by the Empire, and like it's like a whole like thing like
Experience.
whole experience. Like they make you walk in a line, and then like you get captured. And it's like, all right, get in the jail cell, and then it's like whole thing. I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Did you?
Oh wow, prison.
Yeah,
Did you send me videos of that?
I'm pretty sure. I did.
Okay. Because I remember like they make you all stand in a line, and then they go through, and they're like
Yeah, and I saw
talking
this,
to you
I saw
and
this
like
little
yelling at you and
kid
stuff like that.
in a Jedi cloak. I'm like, Jedi, help us, come
Oh,
on.
I remember those snaps.
yeah,
yeah.
like help us. And the Empire person was like, shh, no talking. I'm like, oh god, this is real.
Save me, master.
Like there's like there's those people that go and they talk back. They try to like say
Try to
something.
be cool.
Yeah. And I'm taking it like I'm like, oh, this is some real stuff.
He's got a blaster. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, he can't aim.
It's true.
He can stand right point blank, and it'll still hit the wall.
True.
And they're
Although-
like, they don't smile or anything, so it just makes it more like awkward if you say
But
something
this
to
is
them.
Disney, not here.
Yeah. Oh wait, are they not? Okay,
They're in
not-
character.
they're not
Yeah.
stormtroopers.
No,
No, it's
they're
like
in-
Oh,
the
okay, then-
it's like the lieutenants.
Okay, never mind. They got
you
names.
do see some stormtroopers though.
Are they the classic stormtrooper or are they the first order stormtroopers?
I don't know that question.
Are they from the sequel movies? Are they the Disney stormtroopers?
Is it like
I'm pretty sure
white
it's
or off-white?
classic.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty much.
pretty sure it's the classic ones where they're
Okay.
all lined up. Like as soon as you escape or get caught, your ship opens up and there's just a line of stormtroopers waiting for
Just
you
a
there.
firing squad.
Yeah. And everyone's
Anyone
like,
a Jedi? No, no.
what? I took the wrong Uber, guys.
Is this too far in hyperspace? I'll be back.
This is not y'all hiring. What's
I filed a job application. No,
Yeah.
that's the only part of Disney I'll go to is Star Wars. So
Ah,
how are we paying for it?
One of us is gonna hit the lottery. Duh.
Oh,
It's his
My bad.
bachelor party.
true.
Best man's paying for it.
Man, that's really nice of your brother to do that for you.
How mad would you be if you did pay for it and I had like a wedding at like Walmart?
I don't care. That's your wedding.
Why would you have a Walmart wedding?
Because
What's
Great
low
value.
prices, great
Is it-
value. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind.
Let's go.
I
Sam's
just
Club.
pictured you getting married in a Walmart.
In the self-checkout line.
Yeah.
Dude, come on. I've only got 10 items or less.
After we get married. All right, let's return the dress.
That's crazy.
Kidding. These
Just
are
leave the
jokes.
tag on, put it
Haha.
back on the rack.
Don't take the tag off. We got to take it back.
No, it's a discussion for a later time. But we're going to Florida.
Okay.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, yeah.
I can just use. Hold on. Just any other person. Oh, you're going to Florida for your bachelor party? Yeah, Miami? Nah, Disney.
And then we're gonna hit
how
up
old are you?
Universal.
Yeah, we're gonna hit Universal.
Hey, it's your
How old are you? Old enough. You know what I'm saying?
The question is, are you tall enough?
Oh, no.
If you ruin your bachelor party, you can't get on any of the rides because you're too short. Oh, you're terrible.
I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to get canceled, so we're gonna go back.
I'm sorry. You're not that short. But in my head, I was like, where'd Sylvester go? And then we see Snow White walk by. And he's in line.
Oh, the door. It took me.
And we're gonna end with that. We're gonna end it there.
Oh, now that you're getting bullied, we gotta end the episode.
You didn't get bullied. No one got bullied. I got bullied the most here.
Roasted.
No, you got bullied the most. Actually,
I
In the
did.
beginning.
I got this far from canceled.
We
Hey, I
were
didn't
setting
do
you
that.
up though.
I didn't do that.
Pulled me back just at the right moment.
Yeah, that's what your friends do.
Mhm. Also, when you two get together, it just comes out. It
Context.
just comes
What
out.
is that supposed to
Context. Context.
When
When
I'm
more races are involved, I get raises. Just something
I
about
get
seeing you that just triggers something in me.
I get nervous around minorities.
no,
I'm outnumbered right now.
no.
It's a small world. Oh, this is his house. Let's keep that in mind.
Bye bye.
Be sure to like, rate, subscribe, follow us on
Oh,
YouTube,
man.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Check out all those links.
Yeah.
You gonna need 'em.
Discord, play chess with Wiz.
Yeah.
Play test.
Chess.
Oh,
Play chess with Wiz.
You haven't been.
He might if he makes a game. He might have a play test up there.
there you go.
All right.
Wiz.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.